Before we get into this video, make sure you like and share my page on Facebook. You can catch all the latest stories of Newcastle United content on there. So please drop it a like, please share it to a friend, and make sure you stay subscribed to Forde Have Mercy. What's going on, people? It's your boy Forde. Another day full of transfer rumours and transfer dealings. This time, Grant Hanley. Yes, Grant Hanley has moved on to Norwich City for around about £3.5 million. Now, what a deal that is for both parties. We needed to get rid of Grant Hanley. Norwich City obviously needed a new centre-half. And again, it's another player off the wage bill as well. Now, what are Norwich City getting for their money? First of all, they're getting a no-nonsense defender from the man himself. He come out and said, obviously in a statement, that he's a no-nonsense defender and he's looking for game time, and that's the main motivation for him as well. Also, on our part, again, we needed to get rid of him. We needed to get rid of a lot of deadwood, as we like to put it. No offence to you, Grant, but again, he wasn't getting any game time anytime soon. And we've upgraded with the purchase of Florian Lejeune as well. So again, it works out for both parties. And also, again, he's a Scottish international. He actually had to leave the Scottish camp to complete his move before he goes back, and obviously takes part in the game against Lithuania. Was captain for a Blackburn as well. Obviously part of the championship winning side that got promoted last season with Newcastle United. Got all of that experience alongside the likes of Kieran Clark, Jamal Lascelles, and obviously the manager Rafa Benitez. Made 17 appearances for us, scoring that one goal in the 6-0 romp against Queen's Park Rangers. So again, I think they're really getting a good deal, and from our point of view, we're kind of losing out a bit because, you know, we signed him for about £5.5 million to £6 million, so we've lost at least a good £2 to £2.5 million. But as it stands now, with only a couple of days to go to the end of the transfer window, we needed to take whatever we could, because otherwise we'd be losing out on not only a player just sitting and rotting away on the bench, but again, the valuation would have gone further down, and we would only be able to get rid of him, what, come January, if that. So again, I think it makes the best kind of situation for all parties involved, really. So again, he's come out with a statement saying that being able to come to a massive club and get games is a big motivation for me. It's a club with high aspirations and a fresh start for me. As a defender, I'm a bit of an old school or old-fashioned no-nonsense centre-half, and you pride yourself on clean sheets. We've got to work to do on the training ground to improve that, so I'm looking to hit the ground running, and I can't wait to get started. So that is words from the man himself. Norwich City fans have been, you know, speculating on him within this newspaper that in fact took up my tweet as well, my thoughts on him as well, which is in the Eastern Daily Press. And I think it's, as I said, it works out for all parties all round. They're getting a good defender, we're getting another player off our books. And in the space of a week, that's not only Riviere gone, CM de Jong gone, sorry, and Grant Hanley gone in the space of a week as well. So that's at least a good 110, 120 grand a week gone off the books as well. So that's awesome. I think, you know what, we should just chuck it all on red. Just bet on red or bet on black, or whatever you would say. Just put it all in one player and let's just go for broke. Because otherwise you're just going to sit there in the bank and Mike Ashley's going to be rubbing his hands together like, oh, look at the interest on that bad boy. So hopefully it's going to come to some good as well. There's more news coming out in terms of other players that we're looking to get shot off as well. Jack Colback, he could be heading to Wolves. If you check the responses on Twitter in regards to that move as well, and some of the Wolves fans are asking Newcastle fans of, are we getting a good player? Some of the responses are absolutely hilarious. Check it out for yourself, see for yourselves. Also, Ashraf Lazar, he's going to be finalising a season-long loan move to Benevento, which again I've kind of calculated up to be about 20,000 a week he's on, because it said in the Chronicle that he's on about £1 million a year. So again, that's a good 20,000, 21,000 a week that he's on. Wow. No, all of that for taking selfies with Yedlin, eh? Anyway, so that's it. And also I will be doing another separate video on Dwight Gale and him potentially moving to Fulham, or the Fulham bid and as itself. So look out for that one very shortly. But yes, the main point of this video is Grant Hanley is signed for the Canaries. He's signed for Norwich City. The best league that he could be in at the moment is the Championship for him. I still don't think he's a Premier League proven defender yet. Obviously, he's not had the opportunity yet, but I still didn't think he was 100% convincing in a Newcastle United shirt. Obviously, his last appearance for us was in the 3-2 loss. I was about to say victory, but loss. No, we're out the cup. We're out the cup, Clinton. Get over it. 3-2 loss against Nottingham Forest in the Carabao Cup. So there it is, guys. So again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. Is it a good move for us? Is it a good move for them? Where do we go on from here? Where do we spend the money? And who do we need to bring in? And who do we need to get rid of as well? That's another good question as well. So I'll see you guys all soon, I'm sure of it. Probably by the end of tonight, well, I had that Dwight Gale video up, and maybe the Ashraf Lazar video if it goes through tonight. I've been Forde, and I'll see you guys all soon.